Welcome to another session of Kitsch Witch Tarot, where we're kitschy, we're witchy, and yeah, kitschy and witchy today. So we're going to start out with Froggy's card, the Froggy Self-Care. I am reclaiming my childlike sense of wonder. I think it's the time of year where we all kind of do that. I know I had magical childhood Christmases. My parents were awesome. My father videotaped everyone. It was like walking into a movie set with floodlights every morning my whole life. So there's good memories, and it's good to reclaim your childlike sense of wonder. Whether you had a good childhood or not, there was always that sense of wonder. So it's time to reclaim that and to keep it all year long. So that's our Froggy Self-Care for the day. We'll put him over there. And I'm a little congested. It's, 'tis the season, so I'm trying not to cough on camera, but excuse me if I do. And if my voice is a little rough, pardon me. Today we're going to use the Tarot of the Siberian Way. It's appropriate because it's been very, very Arctic, chilly weather here for a few weeks. In a place where you can't even count on getting winter at all. We have an early, chilly winter, and I love, love, love it. It's my time of year. From October on, Scorpio season on, I'm a Scorpio rising on the cusp, empty first house. Through the holidays is my time of year. So I'm a Virgo moon, so it kind of starts in September. I start feeling it in September. By Scorpio season, I'm just in heaven. I love the cold weather. Maybe not Siberian cold, but I love the Arctic chill we're getting, and the no sun we're having. Sun just hasn't been coming out, and it's been really cold. I love it. Get to wear my winter clothes, which, most winters I don't even wear my jeans, my long jeans. I wear short pants. That's how it is where I live. But this winter, different story, and I love it. Wearing my wintry clothes and my fuzzy, warm nightgowns, wintry nightgowns that I don't usually get to wear. Okay, so I've shuffled. One came out, so we're going to get back to that. One popped out. And I just want to tell you, here's the Kipperish deck. One of my favorites, and we're going to clarify with that possibly his sister deck, the Intuitive Kev's Extra deck. We might use that too. So I'm going to put those aside for now. Start out with the Tarot of the Siberian Way, and then we're going to use the What's Blocking You, because this is pretty illuminating at times. What's blocking you? Forgive the gardeners if they come by. I've got the sliding door cracked a little. I need airflow. I'm the kind of person that has to have airflow, so. Okay, Tarot of the Siberian Way. Well, okay. We're going to start with all of these. I don't usually do stacks, but in this case, I said Tarot of the Siberian Way. They responded immediately, so this is, you use your intuition on what to do. This popped out first. This is the Ace of Wands. Hey, hey, hey. Good card to have. Wands are action, manifestation. They're related to the fire signs, as you can see. The fire there, yeah. Wands are crackling, sparkling, electric cards, and the Ace, of course, is the Ace. Can't get any better than that. So we're going to put that up there. So this is going to be related to fire signs, manifesting, action. And we're going to put the cards down as I have them. Queen of Wands, another fire sign card. Wands is the Queen of Wands, is the queen who manifests. She manifests her future with action. So we start out with her, Queen energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Everybody has both energies. It's the Queen energy, Queen of Wands energy, manifesting Queen of action. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, a great card. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of, first nines are ending cards, endings of cycles and endings. And Nine of Pentacles is a card of abundance and, rewards for all your efforts and just being independently standing in your glory. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's another pretty decent card to get here. I don't know what the reading's going to be about. I didn't assign it a particular energy. We're going to see where it goes. The World. That's an ending card. We're getting lots of ending cards in the readings lately because it's the end of the year and we're closing out cycles astrologically and just karmically and, annually. All of those cycles are being closed out. And the World card is the number 21 card. It is the last card in tarot, and it is the ending card. The official major arcana ending card in tarot. So We have that. And the next card is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, you are moving on to calmer waters. You are moving away from whatever cycle you are closing out. Because you did the work. Congratulations. It wasn't easy, but we did it. Moving on to calmer waters. Okay. Pardon me. I had to do it. Okay. And then the next card is the Nine of Swords. Okay, another ending card. The nines. We're reliving the same reading over and over, just, dressed differently. But anyway, Nine of Swords. It's appropriate. It's relevant. So I wouldn't expect anything more or anything less. Nine of Swords. That is an ending card as a 9, but it's also the ending of nightmares and all these swords, that people maybe tried to put on you. Look at those icicles. It's the ending of all of that. The cycle's ending, and so 9 swords. All those swords are just shadows. Those icicles are melting. They will be thawed by spring. And it's kind of a metaphor, because by spring things are going to be much better, much different. I prophesize, and so do many others. It's the astrology, it's the tarot, it is so. Take my word. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Another ace. When you get 2 aces in a reading, that's very auspicious. That is a very good sign. So Ace of Pentacles, ace, obviously is the highest card, the highest honor in all the minor arcana cards, and Pentacles is monetary rewards, and ace is just, you've aced it, man. You've aced it. Okay. So 2 aces in one reading. Wow. Oh, it's the one at the top that popped out first, of course. 4 of Cups. Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, see, you have 3 cups, you're being handed a 4th cup. You're either disillusioned, or you're rejecting something, or you had to reject the 4th cup to keep the integrity of the other 3 in some way. It's the card of disillusionment. It's also the card of maybe rejecting something, maybe not noticing that something is being offered to you. Turn around and look at, get the whole view, and maybe you'll see that there was a 4th cup waiting for you. 4 is a number of stability. Cups are emotions, love. And you know what? These are new cards, so they stuck. Okay, so the 4 of Cups was next, and then this one was after that. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is the card of choices. There's 7 goblets with a different prize in each, and somewhat great and some maybe not so great, and choices. The choices you make, the choices you have made, are leading to whatever this is that you're manifesting, because you've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy are the first 2 cards. So that kind of sets the tone. You're manifesting and closing out cycles. And then the Sun. One of the best cards of the major arcana. The Sun and the Star are my 2 favorite cards, and Justice, actually. But the Sun and the Star are the most optimistic cards. When the Sun comes up in a reading, it is a very good sign, and if you're asking a question, the question is yes. You can expect that. Okay, now I've already done 4 rows each. I didn't know how many cards we had, so we're just going to go up there. Queen of Cups. Okay, another Queen energy, which is very good. The Queen of Cups is the loving Queen, Queen of emotions. Cups are love. Cups are emotions. The Moon. The Moon card, a major arcana. It's the number 18. Moons are illusions, secrets, things that are hidden, things that are unseen, maybe things that are being eliminated. Moon card. Good card to have. And the Moon is very relevant to my readings. As you know, I have Moonology cards. I didn't break them out today because we're just in the Moon is in a waning cycle, which means the energy is, after the full moon, is now decreasing. So, King of Cups. Okay, more Cups energy, and here's the King. So you got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So maybe a union of love. Maybe if you're single, your Queen is coming. It's right below the Sun. That's a good sign. That's a thumbs up. Okay, last card that popped out, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, you're pondering something new, a message of something new is coming in. Pentacles are just earth. They're related to earth signs. Pentacles are just coins. It just means money, monetary rewards. Page of Pentacles, a new thought, something new's coming in that could be lucrative for you. Okay, And since we're doing rows of 4, 2 rows of 4, and then 2 more rows of 3, I need one more card from ya. And then we're going to clarify with some of this stuff, because this is a pretty good reading. Closing out cycles, things are looking up. The Sun card is probably even a better card to get in this deck, as it is the, Tarot of the Siberian Way. Oh, that was flipped itself up. Look at all of these. How did that happen? Well, I guess I got to see what they have to say. Tarot of the Siberian Way, when you get the Sun, I mean, that's like, we get too much sun here, but it's just the opposite for these people. Sun is when the sun comes out, they're as happy as I am when it rains here. So in the bottom card, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, another queen energy. 3 queens in this reading, so that is heavy queen energy. Queen of Swords is the one who has her hand extended and a sword in the other hand, just so that you know her boundaries. Okay, so that was the bottom card, actually. We'll stick that to the side. And then these flip themselves over, which is highly unusual. So what's going on here? The Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant. Something ordained, something destined, something spiritual. It's also a major and a good card to get. So maybe it just means that you're being blessed for your divine and, high frequency that you're carrying and holding. The Emperor. Number 4, good card. 4 is the number of stability. The Emperor is all 4 kings of the deck combined. It's Emperor energy. It's every king in the deck. So you've got a lot of king-queen energy here, which might suggest to me that if you're single, you may have a counterpart coming along, which is in the astrology too. Temperance. Temperance, the angel, typically is the angel. It's about balance. It can also mean manifesting, spell work. Typically, it shows an angel with 2 goblets, and she's exchanging the water back and forth between the goblets and mixing them together. So manifesting, spell work, which relates to this reading with the wands, manifesting. And then the last one we have is 9 of Wands. Okay, another 9, another ending card, ending of the cycle, which is, becoming a metaphor being shoved down our throats over and over in these readings. But yeah, it's December, it's the ending of the year, it's the ending of a cycle in Earth, and planet Earth. It's just the ending of a cycle. Closing out cycles, as it is within, so it is without. Globally, cycles are being closed out. Individually, personally, people are closing out cycles, because we're just closing out karmic cycles. We finally, you raised your vibration, you did the inner work, you did the shadow work. And you came through. You came through the 1111 portal. I'm surprised 4 of Wands hasn't come up. 9 of Wands, okay? So 9 of Wands. More endings, more manifestation endings. The 9 of Wands in tarot shows a guy holding on to all his 9 wands with a bandage around his head. Like he's been through battle and he's just weary. But he's come out victorious. He's got all his 9 wands. So there you go. Closing out the cycle. You've got all your wands. All right. Let us. I apologize. Where's the deck I was going to use? This back over here. And it's weird. Paperish. All right. Well, here. Let's. Yeah, the what's blocking you? What did I do with that deck? I showed it to you that we were going to use it, and it's just disappeared on me. Am I losing my mind? Where did that deck go? Oh, here it is. I was practically sitting on it. Okay, mystery solved. Apologies for that confusion. Okay, here we're going to go with what's blocking you. Okay, decent deck. Okay, what's blocking you? So, are there any blocks? This is very, very good reading, so let's see what this has to say. What pops out. And this is reinforcing all the other readings. The cycle's being closed out. You did the work. You leveled up. What's blocking us? Is anything blocking us right now? The collective. Oh, some kind of block. What's blocking us? Okay, here we go. Would be the simulation if you didn't have blocks, right? Unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. You're not unworthy. You're very worthy. Divine, you are very, very worthy. The one that popped out is vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. I like that because it suggests authenticity, and that's what I'm all about, is authenticity. Okay, so we got those two that popped out. And now, I keep losing my cards. There it is. Okay, now, Kid-ish, what have you to say about this? Yeah, you are very worthy. So trust that. Be yourself. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sometimes you have to set yourself up to lose, to gain something. I mean, nothing is ever guaranteed. You gotta take a chance sometimes. Obsession. Obsession. Thank you for coming up. I get to chat on my Doug Heffernan. Obsession. Okay, that's coming up a lot lately. Somebody. Oops. I apologize. New decks sticking together. First one is false narrative. Okay, false narrative. Well, take that as it resonates with you, because as it is without, so it is within. I mean, we know there's a lot of false narratives going around out there, so relevant to my personal life in a way in the recent past. Obsession goes with the false narrative by somebody who's just obsessed. Okay, here we go. We're going to start talking about this again. Ice King. It's genderless, so woman or man. Ice King. So, interesting. A false narrative by somebody who is obsessed but is really an Ice King or Queen. And then we have Awakening. Apologies. We have Awakening. And Thoughts. Thoughts of love. Excuse me. So perhaps you had an awakening from this other person that is not good for you, that looks toxic, and there's somebody new that you're thinking about, or that they're thinking about you, or perhaps it's both. Quite often when you start thinking about somebody for really just kind of pops into your head for no real reason, it's because they're thinking about you and you're just picking it up because you're intuitive. Happens to me a lot. Love offer. See, this is where that's going. So now you've got this awakening from all of this toxicity that's in the past, obviously. And then thoughts, romantic thoughts, thoughts of love, and love offer. So hey, look at that. Love offer. The bottom of the deck is number 62, and it's sweetheart. A love offer from a sweetheart. You're going to have a sweetheart if you're open to it, and you don't have one already. If you do, maybe it's just reinforcing the fact that things are going to heat up for you in your relationship. Okay, and then I got to share this just because I think it is relevant. Single, sexy, and successful. Maybe that's you. Single, sexy, and successful. Yeah, and someone's thinking about you. Maybe someone just realized that they have a crush on you. And there's a love offer on the table. If you're interested, the person's a sweetheart. And you're single, sexy, and successful. So it goes back to that card we got. You are worthy. Do not ever think you're not. You're more than worthy. Okay? So, kind of turned into a little bit of a love reading there at the end for the conclusion. Let's just do one more card and we're going to wrap this up. Truth Oracle. See what it has to say. truth, or what have you to say, Divine Collective now. And the reading was wrapped up talking about romance, love offer. What have you to say about that before we wrap this up? Okay, well, those don't count. This is the one I held in my hand. Intuition. What? It's just not going to let me have it, is it? Intuition. Sixth sense, intuition, subconscious. So I think your intuition is telling you who this person is. So trust your intuition. It's telling you. And I'm not going to pick up all the others. The one at the bottom is silence. Your intuition is telling you who this is. You know who this is. Keep silent, coercion, hint. You know who this is, but you're playing it cool, and you're staying silent. And I probably think there's a good reason for that at this point, so take that as it resonates with you. We're going to wrap this reading up right now, and thank you for being with Kitsch Witch Tarot for another lovely reading where we're kitschy and witchy and very, very witchy. Thank you for being here, my divine lovelies, and ciao for now.